Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, Anthony Yarde will be returning to the ring on September 12th. He will be headlining a BT card. He is going to be fighting Dex Spelman in a 10-rounder. Now obviously Anthony Yarde challenged for the WBO light heavyweight title in August last year, and he got stopped by Sergey Kovalev, and basically he's now on the rebound. He did have a 4-rounder in Spain quite a few months ago against a nondescript opponent, so he has picked up a win since the Kovalev fight, but you know, that fight was really nondescript like I said. You know, Dex Spelman, his next opponent, I mean, disappointing I've got to say. Dex Spelman is, I wouldn't even say Dex Spelman is domestic level. I would say he's more English title level, Southern area level, that sort of level. So yeah, I essentially believe Anthony Yarde is going to beat this guy down, and he's going to get Dex Spelman out of there. Dex Spelman, he is very durable, he's got a very good chin, but he's got no defense whatsoever. Anthony Yarde is going to go through this guy like a doorway and smash him to pieces. You know, this really is a routine comeback. Funnily enough, Dex Spelman recently fought Lyndon Arthur, who is Anthony Yarde's domestic rival over at BT Sports. Lyndon Arthur took, you know, he went the distance with Dex Spelman, and in the aftermath of that fight, Anthony Yarde said he would clean Dex Spelman out in 4 or 5 rounds. He's got the opportunity to do that. I believe he will do. So this fight really isn't worth anything, to be honest. It's just really a fight to make Anthony Yarde look good. Hopefully after this fight with Dex Spelman, we do see this Anthony Yarde versus Lyndon Arthur fight. According to Frank Warren, that fight is on. That fight is sort of scheduled for this year, maybe on the undercard of Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. You know, I still have my lingering doubts whether that fight even happens this year, but we'll see what happens, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. So the main event, Anthony Yarde versus Dex Spelman, really not anything to write home about. However, there are a couple of really good fights on the undercard. Mark Hefron versus Denzel Bentley at middleweight for the IBF European middleweight title. Now this is going to be a very good fight. Both of these guys are very big punchers at domestic level. Both guys are very aggressive. Mark Hefron has a record of 25 wins, 1 defeat. That defeat coming by Liam Williams, where he kind of got beat up. And Denzel Bentley is unbeaten at 13-0. This is a really good matchup between two power punchers. You know, evenly matched. I see this as a 50-50 fight. I don't really have a horse in the race. I'm just expecting to see a really violent altercation which ends with a knockout. I think somebody's going to sleep in this fight. We'll see who it is. I see that as 50-50 though. Really good fight between Mark Hefron and Denzel Bentley. And we've also got a really interesting heavyweight fight on the bill. The return of Nathan Gorman. Obviously summer last year, Nathan Gorman got destroyed by Daniel Dubois, and he is returning to the ring against a pretty decent opponent, to be honest. He's actually going to be fighting Richard Yarde. Now Richard Yarde came to the UK last year, I believe, and he fought Daniel Dubois. He actually gave Daniel Dubois a couple of problems here and there. You know, he caught Dubois with some good shots, and he really came to fight. You know, Richard Yarde certainly has power, and he's fairly aggressive. He's got ambition. So I actually really like this fight between Nathan Gorman and Richard Yarde. That's a good fight. And also we've got Essenman versus Cedric Pionord at welterweight. Essenman is a unbeaten welterweight prospect in the UK, and Cedric Pionord, he's a bit of a journeyman, but he's fairly tough with a bit of power. Pionord is best known for taking Conor Benn life and death in a 6-rounder back in 2017. He actually dropped Conor Benn twice and ended up on the losing decision that night. Well, both guys actually got dropped twice. A lot of people felt Cedric Pionord beat Conor Benn. So I guess, you know, that could be an okay fight as well. So all in all, this card is fairly decent. The main event, I've got to be honest, I am a bit disappointed. I would have liked to have seen Anthony Yarde fight somebody of a higher level, maybe like a European international opponent, somebody who's got a bit of track record. Dex Spelman, like I said, he's a area level fighter / English title level fighter. So Anthony Yarde is going to look good. He's going to knock this guy out. It is what it is. You know, because Anthony Yarde is headlining, I expect this card to do relatively well in terms of viewing figures. As we saw with the Carl Frampton card on BT, that card actually done some really good numbers. I expect Anthony Yarde to actually draw in a fair audience, you know, especially based off his performance against Sergey Kovalev. I certainly think he's making a name for himself. It's good to see him back. I do actually think the guy's got potential. He's got ability. But, yeah, man, I mean, bloody Dex Spelman. Come on, Frank, do better than that. Dex Spelman, tough kid, but, you know, not good enough really to be fighting Anthony Yarde. But anyway, decent card all in all, but a poor main event. Share your thoughts below. Peace.